and welcome to SIIWII News Digest, the retail roundup, your bi-weekly dose into what's happening in the apparel retail industry. So Lvmh beats estimates, however blaming tourists for a slowing US growth. Revenues for Lvmh rose by 20% in its third quarter, and the group's leather and goods division, and also including profit center Louis Vuitton, rose by 22%, which reflects demand for luxury goods despite inflation and a slower macroeconomic growth. Louis Vuitton and Dior are saying that the demand among its US customers are holding up, but this demand is shifting to Europe due to traveling resuming. And a good part of this business is taking part in Europe, as Americans are taking advantage of the stronger dollar. So back in July, the value of the euro slipped below the US dollar, which was the first time to happen in 2 decades. So of course this drives down the price of luxury goods in cities like Paris and Milan. Overall, Lvmh sales beat most analyst expectations as sales turned positive again in the key Chinese market. Sales in Asia, excluding Japan, rose 6% year-on-year after shrinking 8% in the second quarter, when there was lockdowns in cities like Shanghai. So there's a new retail trend alert. Before we jump into the trend, I want to tell you about SIIWII, the global apparel B2B marketplace with a social collaborative marketplace concept. A platform allowing you to showcase your company, promote your products, and connect with companies relevant to your industry, and have a chance to collaborate and be part of innovative projects globally. Create your company account today and become part of the SIIWII community, gaining a ton of exposure for your business and showcasing your products to many potential buyers relevant to your industry. Why don't you give it a try? It's for free. Sign up your company today because an exhilarating community is waiting to connect with you. So this micro trend is part of another bigger macro trend, as digital brands nowadays are going all out on physical stores. Brick-And-Mortar stores not only sell products in the stores but also offer a service for its customers. A good example is the jewelry store Stud. Look at Stud's Instagram feed. It's like any other jewelry brand. When you step foot in their physical stores in the US, it's a whole other experience. So they're trying to make piercing cool. So in their stores, they offer the neighborhood's fashionable clientele the option to get their ears pierced with a single-use sterilized needle instead of the typical gun used at mall accessory stores and big box retailers. And the goal, of course, is to let the customer stay, get their piercing, and leave with one piece of jewelry. And the school service combined with stylish, affordable jewelry was a hit. If you want to read more about how other brands are applying this trend, see the links below. So remember when London introduced tax-free shopping for tourists? Well, unfortunately, it's taking it all back. This plan was crafted by Jeremy Hunt, a VAT-free shopping program for foreigners, which allowed tourists to obtain back the 20% tax when leaving the country. However, this new financial plan saw financial markets plunge sterling into turmoil. Walpole, which represents the British luxury sector, was expected to deliver at least $1.3 billion in direct retail sales. So of course this leaves the UK one of the only countries in the European Union without a tax-free scheme for tourists. So do you think this is a good idea for the UK market? Thank you for tuning in with us at SIIWII News Digest Retail Roundup. If you want to read more about the topics that we talked about today, check out the links below and give us a follow on social media. We will be back very, very soon.